If the ending of the Kill la Kill anime series didn't satisfy your craving for watching young schoolgirls in sailor outfits beat the snot out of each other, then prepare to crap your life fiber underpants, because there is a brand new Kill la Kill OVA special. It's the 25th episode of the series, and you know what? It was pretty damn good. It was very satisfying. It had a lot of great fan service and cameos. It didn't really add too much to the ending of the series, but it's basically the cherry on top of an already badass sundae. So let me just talk about some of the things that I really loved about this special. One, it felt like an exact continuation of the series. It was literally another episode. It even had the same intro. And I loved the attention to detail. I love how they actually updated both Satsuki and Ryuko's outfits in the intro. You actually get to see the ones they were wearing in the actual finale of the show. And I really thought that was cool. The other thing about this episode is that the theme of it is graduation. Not only are all the students of Honnouji Academy getting ready to graduate and go off to other schools, but it's also like the theme of growing up and getting over things and change. This is a part of the series where Senketsu no longer exists, thus Ryuko no longer has her Kamui abilities. But she still manages to kick all sorts of ass at the end, and you gotta remember, this is Trigger animation. This isn't going to be your standard cap and gown graduation. Oh no, there's going to be crazy action sequences, transformations, weapons, DTR robots, and even Honnouji Academy has a huge transformation where it turns into a massive multi-armed mecha. This was a great episode right here. So, the real story is that it's graduation, everybody's getting ready to go off, and we actually get to see the return of Ray Homaru, who was actually the assistant of Ragyo Kiryuin, the main villain of the original series. And she seems to be wanting to get a little bit of revenge for Ragyo. And we even get a little bit of backstory for her, something I didn't even expect to see, and something they completely glanced over in the original series, so I definitely appreciate it. And apparently she was in some sort of African nation where she was found as an orphan by a very badass-looking Ragyo who is wearing these camo pants and these badass aviator glasses. And she just saves the day because she's a freakish half-woman, half-life fiber creature, and she's able to bring in Ray because she has some sort of strong resistance to the life fibers. And, fast forward all this time later at the end of the series, she's trying to get revenge. So she's going to hold Satsuki and Mako hostage, and she's created clones of both Satsuki and the Elite Four for everybody to fight against. And you know what that means! Action sequences all over the place. This is great because not only do we get to see the return of the Elite Four in both their original costume forms, but we get to see the Elite Four using their brand new customized DTR robots, which look hilarious. I almost wish they would do a sequel, all with Nudist Beach. That's how much fun it is. But the best thing about the end of the special is when Honnouji Academy starts to transform into this massive robot, and Ryuko has no choice but to fight against it. And the best thing about this ending sequence is that Ryuko actually uses a brand new finishing technique, where she separates the blades and transforms them to the size of the actual robot itself, and they're actually controlled by this massive ethereal version of herself, which seems to be wearing the Senketsu Kamui, and she's able to cut right through Honnouji Academy completely. It's made even better by the fact that the actual robot itself is using the Nudist Beach ship as an actual sword, and when she runs up on that on the first time, it just looks absolutely gorgeous. It makes me want to see a lot more from the show, but honestly, like I said, this was basically just like the cherry on top of the sundae. It didn't need to be here, but it was really satisfying. And I really like the fact that we also get to learn why Satsuki's hair was now short, because she was attacked by Ray, who actually cut a small portion of it off, and when they're leaving at the very end, she actually cuts all of her hair off in a way sort of liberating herself and, you know, sort of like paying homage to the alma mater, as she said. It was a really clever episode, and definitely made for fans of the original series. And like I said, the best thing about it, it just feels like another episode. But otherwise, that's really all I have to say about it. It's basically just another cool episode of Kill la Kill. It doesn't really change too much about the ending really at all. But it was cool to see it, and honestly, I'd like to see a little more from Kill la Kill in the future, but I don't want to hold Trigger Studio back too much, because I know they have a lot of projects they want to work on. One that I'm following very closely is this brand new ninja anime they're going to be working on, which looks completely different than anything that we saw from Kill la Kill. It looks a little more serious, and the tone looks a little darker, and I can't wait to see what they're going to do with that. Otherwise, Kill La Kill fans, if you can track this one down, make sure and check it out, and pray that we get this as a special feature on the final Blu-ray releases when they come over here stateside. So, I'm going to give this special a 4 out of 5. It wasn't perfect, especially in the first half, and there actually was a little bit of reused animation, believe it or not, just with different color schemes. But that final sequence where Ryuko went crazy and used her brand new attack was definitely worth checking out. So check it out, Kill La Kill fans. Pretty good stuff. Thank you for watching my review today. Before you guys leave, make sure and hit that like button so you can give this video a thumbs up. And make sure to tell me what you thought about the Kill La Kill OVA special. What did you think of seeing all of your favorite characters again? And do you want to see more Kill La Kill in the future? And make sure to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. And you guys can also follow us on Facebook and on Twitter. I'll put links for that stuff in the description box below.
Do you like Amazon.com? I know I do. Corey and I now have an Amazon link in our video description box below. And if you go to it and buy anything through Amazon.com, it will support our channel. So bookmark that link, make it happen, and support our channel without having to do a damn thing.
Another great way you guys can help support our channel is by donating directly through our PayPal link in the description box below. We recommend $2 a month, although this is completely optional. But the best way to go about this is by sneaking into your mom's room and taking $2. This way, she won't even notice. And we won't have to shake you up for all of your lunch money. So guys, that concludes this review today. Super Kami Guru 9000. Out.